Welcome friend, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. When I first launched my channel, I had an intention of just making my music just related to Goa trance, side trance, Goa scene and all those things. I love to travel to Goa. And I thought like there are so many other people who may also like to go. And when I checked YouTube with how to travel Goa, what to do in Goa, what not to do in Goa, there were so many bits and pieces. Okay, everybody trying to promote something over there, but there are certain hidden secret that was missing. Now, I'm not saying that I am giving you all the information which are not available online or you cannot find it. What I'm going to tell you in this video, how you can travel to Goa in a cheapest way. Okay, how to find the best place, where to travel, what area you need to travel, and what kind of things you would require. So this particular video would be divided into two parts. One would be the desktop search and one would be an app that you can use whilst in Goa. Okay, so let's start with the desktop search. Now, the best thing is to make your own itinerary. Okay, find out about Goa, know what you need to do in Goa. If you're especially traveling for the first time, just log into Google. It gives all the information that you require. Now, what you need to do is most important. First, you log into your Google account. Okay, that's my testing Google account. Okay, so first you have to log into your Google account. I will tell you why in the middle of this conversation. You will come to know why is that, because how important it is. Since you're traveling for the first time and if you want to know what Goa is all about, okay, and if you're going for a holiday, for a tourist, you need to log into tourism in Goa. Okay, just type in tourism in Goa, select the Wikipedia tourism in Goa. Okay, now this particular wiki information that has been given is not in deep detail about Goa's history, Goa's all politic views, politic people, or something that a tourist should not know. Okay, this is only for specially designed for tourists, so you can look all the information available to have a good holiday in Goa. Okay, now you can reach Goa from air, rail and road, all three ways. Now recently Goa has started a Mumbai to Goa cruise. So if you want to travel by sea, so you can choose that cruise as well. Okay, the cruise would be costing around something 7,000 rupees for a start. I do not have in detail about that because it yet to be revealed what exactly that cruise will include or not include. Okay, so it's going to start in the mid of October. Let's hope for the best. Okay, now if you see, there are different beach that has been shown over here as per their talukas. Okay, in North Goa. Okay, these are the beach. You can see it shows that you can do swimming, and if this is a circle given over here, that means you have a lifeguard posted there, so it's safe to do swimming. Now this is the sign which shows about sports and hazardous activity available on beach. So from here you can do scuba diving, you can book your skiing, jet skiing, all the sporting activity on the beach available in Goa. So there are very few beaches who have been authorized to do this. So just go to this particular Wikipedia and make a list. And so the main beach, what we will look is Baga Beach. That's one of the most famous beach. You have lots of restaurant there, lots of place to stay. Kalangut Beach, which is known as Queen Beach of Goa. Okay, Anjuna Beach. Okay, and Kandolim Beach. These are a few of the most famous beach. Okay, Sikurim Beach. Okay, this is one of the cleanest beach, very small beach, but one of the cleanest beach. It's near the Fort Aguada. This is the place where you get a lot of activity to go deep sea fishing, scuba diving, or dolphin watch. This is a good place to choose. Most of the from the North Goa would choose this particular beach to go to scuba diving or other sporting activities. Right. There are a few other beaches as well, and so this is related to the beach. Now, the most important thing that comes is where to stay, how to book your hotel. I need to make you aware, okay, that there are so many places that you can go and book a package or hotel. There are so many websites like Make My Trip, Goa Bibo. There are different websites who makes packages for Goa or your individual travel and everything. You can go there, you can put their dates. They tell you this much of discounts you will get, this much of cash back and everything. Now, just to give you an idea, now Goa is one of the smallest state in India. Now, though we are in 2018, okay, we are in digital India world. Goa has not truly accepted everything to go digitally. Means, okay, there are few important places I would say where you can get a cheap deal. They deal in cash because that's how they live in Goa for their daily life. Like that's their bread and butter. Now, how it works? Goa has three different kinds of stay. Okay, now one is Goa hotel. Okay, if you see, you will have hotels, good hotels like Big Taj and all these kind of big hotels. Then you have Lalit, Taj. They have big resorts, executive resorts, and all these things. Okay, now this is what you can book if you want to do an very high class holiday. Okay, you can go ahead and you can book using those websites. Then apart from hotel, then there are resorts. Okay, four-star, someone would be in mid-range or resort. There would be okay types of resorts. Okay, then there is Goa apartment stay. They also call it a Goa luxury apartment stay. Now, if you see, these are like flats. Okay, different flats. They have a swimming pool. Okay, you can rent that for a day. Okay, it's like basically if you're living in a city and you have a building with different flat, it is the same concept, but each flat they give it on a rent. Okay, you have all the facility like a home. Okay, they have everything like a home, so you can book that as well. There are people who take care of this particular property, so they give you your daily service like cleaning and laundry and all those things. So you have facilities to use, you can cook. Okay, so basically you're hiring a flat. Okay, now there is one more thing. Okay, that is called room stay. Okay, now this is where people, okay, who have bungalows, okay, would rent one or two rooms. Okay, also there are people who just build up like 3 storage, 4 storage building with few rooms in it. This will not have, most of them would not have swimming pool, all those luxury kind of things, but it will have a basic ambience like TV, bedroom, okay, a table, a balcony, okay, and a good bathroom. Okay, so it will be a basic room like you're staying in someone's house, a guest house for an example. Now this guest house can differ where you're booking and how big is the bungalow that you're booking, or where exactly which building you're booking from. There is one more thing in Goa which is very famous. Okay, if you are traveling alone and or if you are just boys who are traveling, like 3 or 4 boys traveling, okay, it's called a Goa hostels. Okay, now this is cool place to stay if you're a backpacker. Okay, you would get a lot of foreigners coming up, you can get new friends. Okay, so they give you like this kind of bed, okay, or like this kind of bed in a room. Okay, they charge you like 200 300 per day. Okay, a place to keep your a safety place to keep your stuff. Okay, and all right, a lot of okay, so yeah, you can get a bunker bed like that. So these are the hostel kind of property that you can get in Goa. Now this can cost you 150 rupees a day to 500 rupees a day, depending upon which month you are traveling. As you must be knowing, the best months to travel to Goa is anytime between from October till March. where the season starts, you will have a lot of foreigners coming in, and there are a lot of activities on the beach, there are a lot of parties on the beach, okay, and a lot of things that you can do in Goa. So this is a part of like a hostel where people are jamming up, having a snack, okay, and this is how the hostels say, you have a bed and you stay over here, okay, you chip in like in one room 3 or 4 people, and that's how you stay, right? So that's thing about the beach, and this is about what kind of place you can select. Now, how to select this particular place and how to know what it will cost. Now you may go, I will tell you that now. All right, let me tell you how you can book this kind of places and where to find hostel, which area is good, and what are the cost of particular different kinds of hotel or resort that you book. Okay, now do remember, as I was discussing earlier, that this Make My Trip or all this particular website will help you to purchase a holiday, okay, through them. Okay, now they are not here to do any kind of charity, they are making money out of it. What if you save that money? Say for an example, if you are getting a deal on Make My Trip for 1,000 rupees, at least he will charge you 100 rupees a commission. But what if you save that 100 rupees, you can have one time juice in Goa and enjoy it, or you can have a bus fare for a whole day if you're using a local bus. Okay, so that's how you need to think, that's how I think. Okay, but yes, of course, if you have a good vouchers which is saving you a lot of thousands of rupees, go ahead and book through whatever the website has given you the voucher, then that's absolutely fine. But this particular part would be for the one who like to do a cheap holiday and in a good way. Okay, now this is where my or your login would help. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to go to a map, that's Google Map. Now since the Google Map has developed so many things, okay, there is something called contribution on Google Map. Okay, if you can just your place, your contribution. Now what happens is, now Google users, what they've been doing is they whenever they travel or do any kind of holiday or go to a particular hotel, Google always tells them on your timeline that you have been here and would you like to review it, rate it. Even if Google don't do, like people like me, I will like to do a lot of review of the place that I travel, so that my fellow travelers would always be benefited. Now this is always done by genuine people. These are not paid people, because it's all a valid ID. You can see the names of people and you can see a lot of other information. So what you need to do is, to start with, let's click on Goa. Right, it takes you to this place. Now if you see, they show you Goa over here. Okay, now the Goa starts from this particular point and ends on this particular point, and this is a coastal region of Goa. Okay, right. Now Goa has been divided into 3 parts for tourist purposes. Now I'm not talking geographically, or I'm not talking how the Goa government has divided into West Goa, South Goa, North Goa. No, I'm talking about looking into a tourist perspective, how you can use this to complete your Goa tour. Now, right, let me make a line over here. Yeah, now this would be a North Goa. All right, this is completely a North Goa. Okay, so this will be the North Goa, this will be Central Goa, and this will be the South Goa. Now in North Goa is basically a party place where you have a lot of clubs, a lot of restaurant, live karaoke, dance party, beach night party. All these things are in North Goa. So it's very crowded all the time, it's very active all the time. You have things whole night, you can travel night over here. There are transport available throughout the night, private car, bike, rickshaw, everything is available in North Goa. Okay. And the Central Goa is basically Panjim city. It is one of the clean city that I've seen in Goa. There are also other places in Goa which are very clean, because the locals, they do love their city very well, and they take care of it very well. So we need to make sure once we are there to not litter, guys. Do not litter, otherwise the locals can be very harsh on you. All right. Now this particular center area is where all the city part is there, like big malls, shopping center, and main connectivities for bus. Okay. And this particular part over here would be all churches, Old Goa. Okay, so this will be an part of Old Goa. Okay. We will certainly discuss where is what. Okay, I will be taking you through that as well. Okay, I will be putting everything on my description list. You can have a look at that as well. So this is your airport area. This is your final stop, the main station area, Mata, and then below that goes the other part of South Goa. All right. Now, it is very important what kind of holiday you would like to do. Okay. Now, if you're going for just a relaxing holiday, you don't want a crowded place, you don't want a lot of shouting, screaming people, or you don't want a lot of people crowding on the beach and doing all those fun stuff, and you just want to relax, head to this place. Okay. Now this part of Goa is quite relaxing. Okay. There are cool beach. There are some of the Virgin Islands over here where you can go there and relax and you can enjoy. Okay. Like there is very less crowd. You will feel like a paradise. Okay. Now let's come back. So this is how the Goa is divided for tourist place. Now, if you make your decision, say for an example, I want to stay in North Goa because I love to party, I like to do a lot of activities, and I like to travel a lot and enjoy a lot and do a lot of fun stuff. Okay, so it's North Goa part. Okay. The same map would help you now to get a cheaper hotel as well. Now, cheap hotel in North Goa. Let's see what it comes to. Right, can you see this? Once we put cheap hotel in North Goa, you got all the prices. Okay, it is giving me the South Goa prices as well. Okay, now this is the fun part. Now if you see, these are the price on the shore. Okay, you see there are some blue spots over here as well. Okay, now what happens is every people in Goa have started listing their properties on Google. Okay, so that people can easily find it. Now this is helping a lot of foreign tourists because they do it from abroad. They want to see a lot of options, so Google is the best thing for them to do that. And they've been recommending these people, okay, your place is so nice, why don't you put on Google, let me do it for you, and then they list their property on Google for them. Now these people, they're not aware, or they're not exactly dealing with this particular listing. Okay, someone has done that for them, but that does not mean that they will not serve you. Okay, they still have that options. Okay, so let's see. For an example, okay, let's talk about the Baga beach, one of the famous beaches. Now, if you see, there are so many places that you are getting a price from, okay, and there are so many resorts and all these things of it. Now, you select a particular place, say Baga, okay, this is my Baga. Now, if you keep zooming, okay, if you keep zooming, the price lists keep increasing depending upon where you want to stay. Now, if you see, the price is, we are getting more and more prices. As I'm opening it, I'm getting more and more prices. Okay, now if you zoom out, if you see all the different kinds of places, okay, this is for your hotel, giving you for. All right, now if you see, there are some blue spots over here. Now what are these? Now these are people who have guest house. Okay, as we discussed, apartments or a house that they give. Okay, just like a kind of a bungalow. Okay, if you see, there are no swimming pool, nothing. Okay, but it's a good stay place. You have AC. You have a good bedroom, a fridge, a TV, all right, nice air condition. What else you want in Goa? And that also is just near to the beach. What you need to do is how you book this. Okay, now if you see my seaside, okay, when you click on that, okay, my seaside, if you see the review, if you're happy with the review, just call on this number. That's it. It's that simple. And you can call them up, you can bargain with them, okay, about their prices. If you're paying in cash, they will definitely give you a good discount. Okay, let's see this. It says Oyo Friend Guest House, but instead of paying for Oyo their commission, he would be love to give you discount and make you have direct customers. So the next time you deal with him in a cash, okay, so he's earning more. Okay, he has one more over here. Right now, just want to show you one thing. If you see, it's 945 for particular beach resort. You click on it, it shows 945. Then there are other thing 1342. Now this is how you can select your place that you like to stay. You don't have to do anything. You just need to zoom in the area that you need to stay. Okay, if you go particular this area, now this is like a remote area, so you may find very cheap places. Now this would be like 500-600 rupees per day, okay, if you want to, but you will have to travel a lot to the beach all the time. So what this Google Map helps you to know exactly where is your resort, how far is from the beach, how far is from the main road, okay, and what are nearby, and accordingly you can actually book your resort. Okay, do remember, you can always call them up, you can speak to them, okay, and you can always bargain. Okay, that's the benefit that you have. For an example, it says 946. If you see, it's the same thing. If you book to make my trip is charging you 1343. The same thing, booking.com is charging you 1680. Go IBBO is giving the Dream Palm Beach Resort price, but as you know, when you go to the final booking, they will add taxes, internet handling charges, and GST, which will go exactly to 1343 or something like that. But if you call him up, it would give you at that price or much lesser, okay, if you speak to them and if you have a good bargain skill. All right, so that's how, see, 800, and you get a lot of options like that once you select. So this is the best thing that you can use. This is the best tool, Google Map. Okay, you can use this for a lot of other things. You can know the places where you like to stay. If you like to stay somewhere near main bus depot, okay, you can use that. This is a Panjim city. If you see the prices, now these are big hotel prices, but as you zoom in, the more you zoom, okay, the more better option and the cheaper option you would be getting it. All right, so you need to make sure that you need to select an area first, which will help you a lot. As I said, how we have divided the Goa for tourism purpose: the North Goa, the Center Goa, and the South Goa. Now this is all about your booking of your holiday, how you can get it cheap. Okay, now you can certainly change this to say Goa hostel. Okay, and you can click on enter. Let's see. All right, there we go. We have some hostels over here. See here, 800 rupees, 900 rupees on the beach. Oh, that is 800 rupees just on the beach. Wow, 972 just on the beach. Number somewhere 798. Wow. So if you see, you just need a time to do some research. Make a note of these people. Okay, you can mark them as your favorite as well. Now this is where your login would come in. Okay, if you like that place, click on save. So next time, okay, make it as a favorite. So next time when you go, okay, you can see your place, label, okay, saved one, you go to favorite, and that's your beach resort. So keep marking Go through them, keep calling them, and see what they have to say. All right. The next most important thing that we'll discuss is how and where to travel in Goa. If you go to Goa, there are a lot of things that you can do, from sporting, hazardous activity, hiking, water sports, sightseeing, historical sightseeing, going to the villages, exploring the village, exploring islands. There are a lot of things that you can do. There are different kinds of beach serving you different kinds of activities. There are which are very crowded with foreigners, Indian, and there are virgin beach which are like located in a remote places, where there are very less crowd, but those are the most beautiful beach that you can see. Apart from that, as we have seen before, Goa has been divided, as we say, for tour purpose in three parts, which is the northern part, the central part, and the southern part. So, but for what I have done is, okay, I have made some of my favorite place from the right top of the North Goa, from Queen Beach till the Palalim Beach. Okay, I made some good place bookmark on the map. Okay, now how you can travel in Goa and do a sightseeing. Now there are different modes. You can hire a bike, which is the easiest and the best mode. You can hire a car. Okay, if you are in a group, that works on more economic and cheaper. You can hire a bus. Now there are bus service provided by the local tour and travels. If you go to any office of tours and travel anywhere, there are thousands and lakhs of them. So if you walk around just a few minutes from your hotel, you will see one tour office. Now they always have a board called North Goa Sightseeing, South Goa Sightseeing. Now there is this bus authorized by government, okay, who takes you to the most important places in Goa. So if you book a North Goa tour bus, it will take you to 10 or 15 places in North Goa, including few church and mostly the beach. Same if you book a South Goa, it takes you all the historical places of South Goa, like the old Goa churches, temples, and other few beach. All right, so you can hire that costs something around like 350 to 300 rupees per person. They provide you guide all the time who takes you around and show you places. All right, so that's also very good. If you have very less time, if you're traveling for say 2 or 3 or 4 days of holiday, then you need to check this bus. Okay, you can easily get it anywhere. You can look the details on Google, North Goa bus tour. Okay, now there is one good app which helps you to book this in a cheaper price. I will be talking about that as well. Okay, so here you go. So this is something like this, North Goa site. Okay, it's $4.99. Okay, that's very expensive. The app gives you more cheaper. In my video, I will be giving you the link to the app and discuss about the app, how it works and how useful it is. So here you go. They have a pickup and drop facility, and then they have certain places they have mentioned. Okay, you can go to the forts, beach, and all those information has been given. Okay, or if you know to ride bike, best thing nowadays, Google Map helps you to travel. So what you can do is you can make a bookmark. So to just make it easier, I have already made some bookmark which I will be putting on the description. You can check it over there. Now let's go. So once you open my link, okay, it will get saved here. Okay, so I have made a link called North Goa Tourist Place, South Goa Tour Place, Must Visit Spring and Waterfall in Goa, 11 Secret and Less Clouded Beach, and Islands of Goa. So these are my bookmark. So say for an example, if you take North Goa, click on that. So if you're clicking on the first time, okay, you need to click on follow, okay, because then it would be saved on your Google account. You need to have your Google account, as we talked about earlier. This is the reason that you need to log in first before you do all this thing. Okay, and when you go to the link below on the description, it will open up uh, sorry, that's South Goa. It will open up like this, okay, and then there you go. Now these are all my bookmarks, okay. Now if you just zoom in, okay, if you zoom in, okay, if you zoom in a little more, okay, if you see, these are all my bookmarks, okay, there are all my bookmarks over here. Okay, you can check, you can read about that place, okay, where you want to travel. For an example, say Baga Beach. If you want to travel to Baga Beach, see, you can read the information, click on that. All right, as soon as you click on this, it will take you to the Baga Beach. And if you want to travel from your location, click on direction, okay. From here you choose your location and you can travel. See, just okay, you just go back again, check for the beach, okay, that you like to go, and just click on it. I've mentioned about clubs in Goa. So these are all my bookmarks. These are the most famous place that you can travel, okay, including fort, some private beach, okay, all these things are there. And same is South Goa. Now in this South Goa, I have include a lot of other options as well. I have include the old Goa churches as well, so you would find those information over here too. All right, so you can read about this. Okay, so these are the old Goa churches. All right, so this particular area is Old Goa Church, which is very famous for St. Francis Church. Okay, one of the oldest church in Goa. There are older church than this. Okay, then we have Basilica of Born Jesus. This is one of the most famous church. A lot of tourists coming to this place. All right, and so on. So there are a lot of listing that I have done that you can just hire a bike. Click on GPS. Just follow the direction as you go down. This thing comes down. Okay, and Column Beach and all these things. Now there are certain private beach. Okay. Now Agoda is not that private beach, but it is very less crowded beach. Okay, so you can certainly travel if you like to go to less crowded beach, but there are a lot of other beach as well. And this is one of my favorite beach, Butterfly Beach. Now I have given you the bookmark, okay, but there are description given how you can travel. So that's how you can choose. You can see the waterfalls as well, okay. If you see the waterfall also mentioned. Now Dudhsagar is one of the most famous waterfall in Goa. Now this is where most of the people would love to travel, and then you will have to hire a separate jeep available by this particular wildlife sanctuary, and then they will take you to this particular place. So you may have to pay charges for that, right? But however, there are a lot of tours and travel, especially from North Goa, South Goa. They have this package where they take you to this wildlife sanctuary. They take you to waterfall, and they will also take you to some spice plantation. They will have a lunch included in that, so you can do that as well. All right, is mostly closed in rainy season, or if government decide to close for some other reason as well, they may close. So it's not 100% guaranteed that you are traveling today, so you may be able to see it. So it's better to have a local tour booked. Okay, so if there is no entry to that, you may get your refund back, at least 50% of it, and you don't waste your time, or they may take you to other sightseeing in that. All right, so there are different waterfalls like that. There are small waterfalls, there are some springs, there are some good springs, okay, and some springs are in temple, some springs are in church, old churches. So it's an interesting bookmark, so you can have a look. All right, and then there are Islands of Goa. There are different kinds of islands in Goa. Okay, one of the most famous island is Grand Island. Okay, where again the local tour and travels, they organize a half-day trip over there. It is fantastic trip. Okay, you can see the app that we will be discussing about soon. You can book it through that app with a discounted price, and they take you over there. In this island they have snorkeling, they have fishing, they have a food on the beach, and like it's a private island kind of experience. It's a fantastic place to go, so you can try that. So that's Grand Island tour, just to give you a heads up how it looks. So okay, so it is, the island is like that. And yeah, if you see, they take you in the beach, they put you on the water is very clean. You can do snorkeling, you can see fish, you can have a little bit water sports there, small water sport. They put a tent like this, then they have unlimited food, beer, drink. It's kind of like a group picnic there. They take you in this kind of boats. Okay, so there are a lot of people who organize this. Okay, if you don't want to use the app, you can always use your local guide. It charges you something around like 1,500 to 2,000 depending which place you are living from. Okay, so there are a lot of activities involved in that, so you can take this as one of the activity, and you can definitely, I'm guaranteeing you, you will definitely enjoy this. It's one of the beautiful things that you can do, right, apart from the regular. So this is all about the Grand Island tour. You can do a lot of things. You can spend a half a day over here. You can enjoy Goa in a better way. All right, and do check around with different tours and travel near your hotel. Okay, each one have a different price for it. Some give 1,500, 1,900 as per their charge commission, so do bargain. Okay, and if you're paying by the cash, they would always love to give you a discount on it. Say cash in Goa always get you a good deal. All right, and you can do a lot of other sports as well, which have listed you in the beginning. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me for this such a long lengthy video, but I had to give this straight from my heart with in detail information. If you have any questions, any doubt, please comment below. I will try to answer as soon as possible. Okay, do like my channel, do subscribe, because the part 2 that I would be giving you would be all about the application. Check out the application video. Okay, the links coming right now in front of you. Okay, so the links are on my description as well. The app link is also there if you like to download. So stay tuned, stay connected. See you, and enjoy Goa, love Goa, have fun in Goa, make Goa a better place. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.